Today's guest is best known for being the fitness guru on 6 seasons of The Biggest Loser. He's a New York Times best-selling author. He's a motivational speaker, motivational coach. He's a super dad, and he's one of my dear friends, Dolvett. Dolvett, we don't even say Quince anymore. It's just Dolvett.
It's like one name.
Dolvett. It's easy.
When I was a kid, I used to hate that name because people would just, can you imagine being a kid with that name? But as I got older, I loved it.
Well, I remember I asked you, I don't remember what your answer was though. Like, where did the name come from?
The funny story is, I have 2 brothers and 1 sister. Mm-hmm. My brother is Andrew. I have another brother, Joseph. My sister's Lavon, and I'm Dolvett. So I think my mom was drinking when she had me. I think she had a couple of cocktails. Name this one Dolvett. She says she found it in a baby book, and it means different.
Aw,
So
I love that.
Yeah.
But you did have an interesting childhood because you were actually, all 3 of you, your siblings, were adopted by
4 of us, including me. Yeah.
4 were adopted by a Jamaican family.
Yep.
This is a crazy story.
Yeah.
How old were you when that happened?
I was 4 years old when I was adopted, and it was amazing because my mother was very young when she had my oldest brother, and as parents we can probably understand that it's not easy. And she, one day social workers and police came and they took us from her.
Wow.
We were in foster care for about 2 weeks before we found Mr. and Mrs. Alcock, who took us into a home of several kids. And every week, kids would just leave. After we were reunited for 2 weeks, kids would just leave every week.
Wow.
It's kind of scary for me.
Yeah, that's really scary, yeah.
But when it was all said and done, they came to us 4 and said, we've been praying about this and talking about this with each other. We want to adopt the 4 of you. So I was blessed enough to be raised with my brothers and sisters
What a
under
blessing.
a sister under the same roof.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what a blessing.
Yeah.
And then when did your fitness journey start? Like, because you were in Atlanta and you actually had gyms, which I didn't know.
Yeah, I had private personal training studios, but it started actually working at the front desk and back office of the YMCA.
Oh my gosh, I love that.
Yeah.
The YMCA.
The YMCA of all places. But what was good for me though in that situation, Jesse, was I was always an entrepreneur ever since I was a kid, always looking for angles to make money. But that situation worked best for me because I was able to take my skill set and apply it to elderly people, teenagers, kids. And so I dove into this fitness thing at different demographics, which allowed me to kind of work the entrepreneurial mind, but at the same time, provide a need.
Yeah. And I feel like, and I'm sure that you would agree, so much of people's fitness goals stem from emotional stuff. Like, you're basically a therapist.
First.
Right?
First.
Yeah.
100%. You can relate to that 100%.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because people, there's something about that mind, body, spirit connection, right? Where, if someone lets go tension in their body, they tend to automatically want to indulge everything in their life and almost vomit out their feelings in a sense that's like, now that my body's spent, let me tell you about what's been in my head. You become a coach for folks. You become an outlet in many ways. And I actually love that aspect of what we do.
Well, you're amazing at it. Yeah.
Thank you.
And you're an amazing father. I have to ask you to share this story. Your son just turned 21.
Yeah.
And you guys look like brothers, by the way. Like, I show that picture all the time to my friends. I'm like, my friend was with Obama. Can you just share a little bit about your son's 21st birthday and what a super dad you are right now?
Thank you so much. First of all, he is an amazing human being, and I love him to death. He brings so much joy to my life, and we have a great dynamic of a relationship. I thought I did the most amazing gift, but right the day before his birthday, I was in DC and I did a keynote for a group called the CRT, which is a cardiovascular research technology medical group. I then, after my keynote, was on the panel and had
Which
a
is
series of
amazing,
questions,
by the way.
which was
Yeah.
what an honor.
What
right?
an honor.
What an amazing honor.
Because they were all doctors?
Doctors, surgeons,
Wow.
just people in the medical field, nurses, and it's their 10th annual. So picture anywhere between 2,000 to maybe 3,000 people
Wow.
in this summit, and it was such an honor to be a part of it. After the panel, they asked me if I was going to stay to talk to and or meet former President Barack Obama because they were doing a fireside chat with him. I just love that. Yes, of course. Not thinking the next day was my son's 21st birthday. So I called him and said, I have this opportunity. They want me to stay an extra day to meet him that following evening. And he said, Dad, don't worry about me. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity. We'll celebrate when you come back to LA. The lady who organized my whole situation asked me to stay. She overheard me and said, well, why don't we just fly your son out here? He can stay, we'll put you up in the suite. And I'm like, what? So for Isaiah's 21st birthday, they flew him out to DC, put us up. We had the whole back pass of meeting the President Barack Obama on his 21st birthday. I'm like, how do I beat this?
No.
Right?
Seriously though, by the way, you guys go to Dolvett's Instagram right now just to see this picture because it'll just light up your life. It's like my favorite picture.
So awesome.
And the fact that it's his 21st birthday, it's
Was,
amazing.
you know, ironically enough, with that situation, big smiles, we were part of the keynote. We sat front row, had an opportunity to talk to him. You know, the last time I was in DC, I trained his wife, you know, on the show, The Biggest Loser. No big deal. I reminded him the last time I was there, and he actually remembered. President Barack Obama remembered. He's like, yes, she actually still talks about that to this day, you know, with her Let's Move program. It was just great, Jess. It was unbelievable. We get home. We were still high off of that. I told him, let's watch a movie, right? We're home back here in LA. He was like, cool. So we were watching a movie, but he didn't know it was a video that I made for him.
Oh my gosh. This is the dad of the year.
Watch it. This is so dope.
So cool.
I asked 20 men, friends of mine, that are entrepreneurs and, you know, some actors, etc. Just men that I have a lot of respect for, that I talk to all the time. And I said to them, if you were 21, what advice would you want to hear? What would you want to do? I reached out to them maybe a week and a half prior to his birthday. I said, could you please make a video, maybe a minute and a half long, and just give Isaiah some advice for me? I put those 20 voices together of power, right? And then I was the 21st voice. And maybe I'll put it out publicly at some point.
Like you literally have to. I'm getting goosebumps. Like
it was awesome.
Even to share that wisdom with everybody, because I'm sure there was some like amazing nuggets in there that was just.
It was magical because again, Dad can say whatever Dad says, but when you get the advice from individuals who struggled and figured life out, and some are more successful than others, it doesn't matter, that resonates.
Absolutely.
Could you give someone money? Sure. Could you give them a car? Sure. But if you give them tangible knowledge that they can carry with them, 10 years from now, he'll look back at that video, oh, I did experience that. And, you know, that's how you grow in life. And that's how, you know, it takes a village. So
I'm going to steal that idea. And you're going to be on the video for Kaleo giving some advice. Seriously. That's such a beautiful idea. I love that. Thank you so much for sharing.
Absolutely.
I wanted to ask you one last question. So what is your golden secret? Meaning, like, what's the common thread throughout your life that has helped you persevere through everything and get you to the place that you are at right now? If there was one thing. I know there's a lot.
There is a lot, but it's a great question. First of all, my golden secret would be true. Be true. And be true to me simply means be true to the person you're speaking to. Be true to yourself. If you operate from a place of truth and authenticity, you can never go wrong. So true. Just be true.
Oh, so true. It's so true. It is, though. It comes across, and I think when you live from that place, everything falls into place and everything aligns.
You learn a lot about yourself as well.
Yeah. What was the advice you gave your son?
I'll show you the video.
Okay. And then you'll have to share it with everybody else.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Dolvett.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.